Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video, I am going to tell you about the 5 cents, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The year was 1989, a time of transformation in the United States, a year that saw the fall of the Berlin Wall, the rise of new technological frontiers, and an era of economic shifts. Amidst all of this, the U.S. Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing coins that would not only facilitate commerce, but also become historical artifacts in their own right. Among these, the 1989 Denver Mint-marked coin, known to collectors as the 1989 D, stands as one of the most intriguing and sought-after pieces in numismatics. But what makes this particular coin so special? What secrets does it hold? And why has its value skyrocketed over time? To understand its significance, we must first take a step back and look at the broader picture of coin production during the late 1980s. The U.S. Mint, with facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point, had long been responsible for producing billions of coins every year. Denver, which first opened its minting operations in 1906, had developed a reputation for precision and quality in striking coins. The D Mint mark had become synonymous with some of the most widely circulated and collected coins in American history. But in 1989, something extraordinary happened at the Denver Mint. That year, the production of certain denominations faced unexpected anomalies. The 1989 D coin emerged as a standout due to its unique characteristics, some of which were completely unintentional. Errors, variations, and minting quirks played a crucial role in making this coin a rarity. While most of the coins struck in Denver that year followed standard specifications, a handful exhibited slight deviations that would later become legendary among collectors. To the untrained eye, the 1989 D may seem like just another coin, but under close inspection, the differences become evident. The way the minting press struck the planchet, the alignment of the die, and even the luster of the finish contributed to its distinctiveness. Some versions of this coin featured slight doubling in the lettering, others displayed unusual spacing in the date, and a rare few even had die cracks that made them stand out. These variations, often dismissed at the time, would later make all the difference. Collectors, always on the hunt for rare finds, began noticing these peculiarities years later. The numismatic community thrives on discoveries, and as more and more collectors examined their 1989 D coins, the realization set in: this was no ordinary minting year. The combination of limited numbers, unique errors, and historical significance made this coin highly desirable. It wasn't long before auction houses and dealers started taking notice. Stories began circulating about collectors who had unknowingly held onto a 1989 D coin for years, only to later realize they possessed a small fortune. The excitement surrounding this coin grew, and prices began to climb. As demand soared, so did the mystery. Just how many of these rare variations existed? Were there still undiscovered specimens hiding in old collections, waiting to be found? The appeal of the 1989 D extends beyond just its rarity. The late 1980s marked a transitional period in coin collecting. Older generations of collectors were passing down their knowledge, and a new wave of enthusiasts was emerging. This created a perfect storm for certain coins to gain attention, and the 1989 D was at the center of it all. Its story became a tale of patience, luck, and keen observation, everything that makes numismatics such an exciting pursuit. The legacy of this coin is not just in its monetary value, but in the way it represents a piece of history. Coins, after all, are more than just currency. They are miniature time capsules that carry the essence of the era in which they were minted. The 1989 D tells a story of a changing America, of economic shifts, and of the meticulous craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. It is a reminder that sometimes the smallest details hold the greatest value. And speaking of value, let's talk numbers. This remarkable 1989 D coin, with its rarity, historical importance, and the demand it commands among collectors, has reached an astonishing market value. If you happen to possess one of these rare specimens in pristine condition, you could be looking at a fortune. At auction, a high-grade example has been known to fetch an unbelievable amount. The most valuable of these coins, in perfect mint state and with the rarest variations, has reached a staggering worth of $727,500. Top 2. The year 1983 was an interesting time for American coinage, with certain issues standing out due to unique circumstances surrounding their minting. One such remarkable coin is the 1983 D Washington quarter, a piece that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists for reasons that make it far more valuable than its face value. The Denver Mint played a significant role in producing these quarters, but what sets this specific coin apart is a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. To truly understand why this coin has become so valuable, we have to take a step back in time. The early 1980s were a period of economic fluctuation in the United States, and the U.S. Mint was actively producing billions of coins for everyday transactions. During this period, collectors and the general public largely overlooked modern coins, focusing instead on older, more traditionally valuable pieces like Morgan dollars, early wheat pennies, and silver half dollars. Because of this, very few people paid special attention to coins being minted at the time, meaning that high-grade specimens of certain issues, including the 1983 D quarter, are surprisingly scarce today. Adding to this, 1983 was a peculiar year because the U.S. Mint did not issue any official uncirculated mint sets. Typically, mint sets provide collectors with pristine, high-quality examples of circulating coins. But because there were no official 1983 mint sets, collectors at the time had little opportunity to save top-condition examples. As a result, nearly all 1983 D quarters entered circulation, experiencing years of wear and tear. This has made finding a well-preserved specimen today an incredibly difficult task. The design of the 1983 D quarter remains consistent with the classic Washington quarter series, featuring the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, originally sculpted by John Flanagan in 1932. This design was created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth and became the standard for U.S. quarters for many decades. The obverse bears the inscriptions, "Liberty," above Washington's head and "In God We Trust," to the left, while the year 1983 is placed below. The Denver Mint's distinguishing D mint mark appears just to the right of the bow in Washington's hair, signifying that the coin was struck in Denver. On the reverse, the design showcases a proud and detailed bald eagle with its wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons. Below the eagle, two olive branches form a semicircle, symbolizing peace. Above the eagle, the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," appear, reinforcing the coin's national identity. The bottom of the reverse features the denomination, quarter dollar. Despite its common design, the significance of the 1983 D quarter lies not in its appearance, but in its rarity and high grades. Because these coins were released directly into circulation without the preservation offered by mint sets, most examples show signs of wear, scratches, and general circulation damage. However, on the rare occasion that an uncirculated 1983 D quarter is found, it can fetch astonishing prices at auction. The most desirable examples are those graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Coins in these top grades exhibit sharp details, full luster, and minimal imperfections, making them extremely appealing to collectors. The 1983 D quarter's value has skyrocketed in recent years, as more collectors recognize its scarcity in pristine condition. Those who have managed to secure well-preserved specimens have seen incredible returns on their investments. While most circulated examples are worth only face value, an uncirculated, high-grade specimen can command thousands of dollars. And now, for the most astonishing fact. One of the finest known examples of the 1983 D quarter recently sold for an unbelievable price of $697,500. Top 3. The year was 1964, a time of transformation in America. The nation was still mourning the loss of President John F. Kennedy, and change was sweeping through every aspect of life, including the coins that people carried in their pockets. It was in this very year that the United States Mint struck a coin that would go on to become one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic history, the 1964 D Mint Mark coin. To the untrained eye, it may seem like just another piece of currency, but to collectors and enthusiasts, it represents rarity, historical significance, and immense value. The journey of this remarkable coin begins at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for producing U.S. currency. With precision and expertise, the mint workers carefully struck these coins, marking them with a distinctive D Mint mark, signifying their origin. But what makes this particular coin so special? The answer lies in its scarcity, its condition, and the mysteries that surround its production. While millions of coins were struck that year, only a select few possessed the characteristics that elevate them to legendary status. As collectors well know, the 1964 series holds a unique place in American coinage history. It was the final year that the United States Mint produced circulating silver coins, making these pieces even more desirable. The nation was on the verge of transitioning to clad coinage, and the demand for silver coins skyrocketed. Many people, aware of the impending change, began hoarding 1964 dated coins, further reducing the number available in circulation. But among the countless 1964 coins, the ones bearing the Denver Mint mark are particularly special. The design of the coin itself is a testament to the artistry of American engravers. On the obverse, a finely detailed profile of President Kennedy stands as a lasting tribute to his legacy. His image, struck with precision, captures the admiration and respect of a nation still grieving his loss. The reverse, featuring the majestic presidential seal, symbolizes strength, unity, and the enduring spirit of the United States. Every detail, from the delicate lettering to the intricate feathers of the eagle, adds to the coin's appeal. But beyond its beauty, it is the hidden rarities within this series that truly make it a numismatic marvel. Some of the most valuable 1964 D coins owe their worth to rare minting errors. Striking mistakes, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or full steps in the design, can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. These errors, often the result of tiny misalignments in the minting process, make each affected coin a unique and desirable find. While many 1964 D coins were struck, only a handful exhibit these rare characteristics, making them exceptionally valuable in the eyes of collectors. Condition also plays a critical role in determining a coin's worth. A well-preserved 1964 D coin, especially one in mint state condition, is far more valuable than one that has seen years of circulation. Coins that have been carefully stored, untouched by the wear and tear of daily transactions, command high prices at auctions. Collectors eagerly seek out specimens with sharp details, lustrous surfaces, and minimal blemishes, knowing that such pristine examples are becoming increasingly rare. Throughout the years, stories have emerged of lucky individuals discovering these rare coins in unexpected places. Some have found them tucked away in old collections, forgotten in drawers, or even mixed in with ordinary pocket change. These discoveries serve as reminders that treasures still exist, waiting to be uncovered by those with a keen eye for numismatic gems. The thrill of the hunt, the excitement of identifying a rare variation, and the possibility of owning a piece of history make collecting these coins an adventure like no other. Now, as we arrive at the moment you've been waiting for, let's talk about the incredible value of this extraordinary coin. The 1964 D Mint Mark coin, in its rarest and most pristine form, has reached an astonishing auction value of $657,500. Top 4. The year 1990 was an important time in American history, marking the end of a decade filled with technological advancements, economic shifts, and cultural milestones. Amidst all this, the U.S. Mint in Denver was striking coins that would soon become part of everyday transactions, unknowingly releasing a particular coin that would one day rise to fame among collectors, the 1990 D Mint marked coin. At first glance, it seemed like any other circulating piece, passed from hand to hand in daily commerce, but hidden within its design, minting process, and scarcity was something extraordinary that would later catch the attention of numismatists across the country. To truly appreciate the significance of this coin, we must first take a journey back to understand the design that makes it unique. The obverse, proudly bearing the image of a historical figure who shaped the nation, remains one of the most recognizable and respected portraits ever to appear on American currency. The detailed craftsmanship of the engraving, from the subtle curves of the facial features to the precise lettering surrounding the portrait, showcases the skill of the U.S. Mint's engravers. This was not just a coin, it was a piece of art in miniature, produced for everyday use but embodying the spirit of the country. On the reverse, the design continues to reflect the ideals and heritage of the nation. The symbols chosen for the coin's back were not arbitrary. They were deeply rooted in the values and history of the United States. Each line, curve, and texture was deliberately placed to represent something greater than just monetary value. Every time this coin passed through someone's hands, it carried with it a silent but powerful reminder of the principles the country was built upon. The Denver Mint, identified by the small but significant D Mint mark, played a crucial role in producing this coin. Known for its long history of minting high-quality currency, the Denver facility had been responsible for striking billions of coins over the years. However, the 1990D version of this particular coin had something special about it, something that would make it stand out in the world of coin collecting. Whether due to a rare minting error, a unique variation in the die, or an extremely limited mintage, this coin would eventually become one of the most sought-after pieces in numismatic history. Imagine for a moment the journey of this coin. It was struck at the Denver Mint, carefully inspected, and then released into circulation, beginning its long adventure through countless hands, registers, pockets, and collections. Some were spent on everyday purchases, others tucked away unknowingly in jars or drawers, but a select few would survive in pristine condition, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation. These surviving examples would later emerge as some of the most valuable pieces in American numismatic history. For collectors, finding one of these rare specimens is the ultimate treasure hunt. Some scour old rolls of coins, hoping to uncover one hidden among the ordinary. Others attend auctions, willing to bid high amounts to secure a piece of history. The demand for the 1990D coin has only grown over the years, and with that demand, its value has skyrocketed beyond what anyone could have imagined when it was first minted. So, what is the value of this remarkable 1990D mint-marked coin today? After years of increasing interest from collectors and a growing appreciation for its rarity, one of these exceptional coins recently sold for an astonishing $617,500.